Hey there, this is Bryson with Dimes for Dollars, and in today's video we have a silver purchase and album fill. So I got some really nice coins here, just got from the coin store. Got a Barber half, some Morgan dollars, a Walking Liberty, and some dimes. I also have a bunch of cool foreign coins and tokens that we'll get into as well. So let's get started with these books and then we'll get into the foreigns. Alright, well we just sorted it all out by denomination and type, and we got 3 Morgan dollars, 2 Walking Liberties, a 1907 Barber half dollar, some older silver quarters, we got some shiny BU Roosevelt Dimes, and a whole bunch of Mercury Dimes. So I'm excited to get into this. Let's get started with the Morgans and work down. Alright, for our first book we only have one edition. It's going to be that 1891 Philadelphia. So we will add that one in and we'll get on to the next book. For our next book we only have one edition again. We have a 1885 Philadelphia. It's got some better details. I'll take that. We'll add that guy in and we'll get on to the next book. Alright, for our third and final Morgan dollar edition, we have a 1883 Philadelphia. That's going to be our third coin for this book. We have a 1880, and over here we have a 1879S. So I'm glad to add that one to it. Morgan books take a while to fill up, so I am excited for the future on this book, and hopefully we can make some additions soon. But now let's get on to the Walking Liberty books and see what we can add there. Alright, one new edition for our older Walking Liberty book, 1916 to 37, and we have a 1920 Philadelphia. It's in pretty rough condition, but either way, it's a spot filler. So add that guy there, and we'll get on to the other Walking Liberty book. Alright, one edition for this book as well. We have a 1946 Denver, and we actually already have it. But the problem is, with that coin, every time I flip this page, it pops out. So hopefully this one will stay in there. And it does. So that's what we're looking for. Now I don't have to worry about that coin falling out. About the same condition wise, but slightly an upgrade. So I will definitely take that one. We don't have a book for the Barber half dollar, but we'll move on to the quarters. We have 2 new editions for the newer of the 2 silver quarter books. We have a better 1946 Denver. It's in much better shape than the previous one, so I'll swap that one out. And our other find here is a 1949 that's going to upgrade the previous one. So 2 new editions, 2 upgrades. I'll gladly take that. We got some older ones here. I'm excited to see if any upgrade. Alright, for the older of the 2 books, we got a few upgraders. We got a 1936 Denver. That's a better coin to have. Same with the 36S, also slightly an upgrader. We got a few other older ones here. We have a 37 Denver, which I don't think is going to quite upgrade. And we have a 37S, which is a much better coin, only 1.7 million minted. And I believe it'll upgrade, so that's good. And we also have a 38S, which is about the same condition, but also much lower mintage. So I'll definitely take that one. And let's move on to the dimes. Alright, for the Roosevelt Dimes, we have a few upgraders. We have a 1946S, which is just slightly better than the previous one. We have a 54 Philadelphia, which is also better than the previous one. We have a couple 54 Denvers, which are really nice. Those will definitely upgrade that one. We have a spot filler, a 54S, and another spot filler, 55D. And we also have a 58 Philadelphia, which is going to complete the album. It's going to fill out all these holes, so now it's going to be time to get some upgrades. So I'm super excited for those. I'll definitely add those all into the spots, make the changes, And we'll move on to the Mercury Dimes. I got some exciting finds for that one. Alright, well, we have a whole lot of Mercury Dimes here. We have a 1916 Philadelphia, which just isn't better than the previous one. But this 1916S, about the same condition. I thought it was a Denver at first, but that's going to be a San Francisco. Almost. We got a few 17S's, and we got a 1920 Philadelphia, which will be slightly better than the previous one. We got a whole filled 1920 Denver. I don't know why it took us this long, but I'm definitely glad to have it filled at least. Now we can work on upgrades. We have a 1920S, which is going to be a little bit better than the previous one, so I'll definitely take that. We have a couple better dates. 1924 Denver, which is better than the previous one. A couple of 24S's, and this one's actually really nice. We have a bunch of 25Ds, which are going to fill a hole. And the best one by far is going to be this one here. I was surprised to find it. But it actually has some detail on the backside. Nice detail in the reverse. As for page 2, we have a 1926, but I don't think it's going to upgrade. We did get a 27S, which is going to upgrade this one though. Actually has some really nice detail on the reverse side. We have some 28S's, which are going to fill this hole, including a really nice one here. With some nice detail, better than you usually see them. That's going to fill that hole. We got 29 Denver, excuse me. Yeah, 29 Denver, we got 2 of those. The better one of the 2 is going to fill that hole. We got a little bit of an upgrader here with the 29S. That's only 4.7 million minted. It's a better date. We actually got a 1930S. And that only has 1.8 million. I was surprised to see that. And the same with this 1931 Philadelphia. We got 3 of those. I wanted to get all the ones I could because I know that's a better date. We have actually got a 1931S too. That's one of the better dates of this book. It's a nice coin. I'm definitely glad to have it. And that's going to finish this page. Now let's move on to page number 3. So on page number 3 we have a 1938 San Francisco with some decent detail on the back. We also got a 1940 Philadelphia, which is going to upgrade. We have a 1940 Denver, which is much better than the previous one. Some nice detail in the reverse. We have a 1942 Philadelphia with some interesting toning. We have a few 1942 San Franciscos. I don't think they'll upgrade, but they're still nice coins. We have a 43 San Francisco. And we have 2 1945 San Franciscos as well. Both of them are in really, really nice shape. Definitely glad to have those. Now that we've completed all the silver additions and upgrades, let's see what these tokens and foreigns are about. Alright, well they had a foreign coin container at the coin shop of a bunch of foreign coins, some modern, some not so modern, some play money, 25 cents a piece. So I picked out all the old stuff I could find. And we have a 1904 Hong Kong 1 cent. We also have a 1912 1 penny. We have a interesting token here, and I don't know too much about it, but it says 1933 My Pledge for Chevrolet. And on the back side it says leaders can accomplish what others dare not try. So interesting coin. Don't know too much about it. It's worth doing some research on. We also have this coin, which I'm not even sure is a coin, but it looks to be some sort of old Asian coin. If you know anything about it, be glad to know in the comments. But yeah, interesting old coin. We have a few foreigns from Germany. I thought they were silver at first, but it turns out they're just copper nickel. We have a 1900 10 Pfennig and also a 5. And we have a 1876 1 Pfennig. We also have, I believe it's Swedish, 1 Or from 1876 as well. And we got 2 square coins. Let's see if we can get better lighting here. It says East Caribbean States 1981, 2 cents. So I thought that was super neat. We got 2 of those, and we got this 1865 Trime. It's sadly holed up and damaged, but still really neat. Definitely worth 25 cents at least. So I'll gladly take that. It's really cool. Anyways, we had a lot of fun doing this. Got a lot of cool coins from the coin store. And we even made some progress on the albums. So if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.